It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare.
What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. If this is your very first time here. So today, y'all, we are just gonna be talking about a few of my top tips that I do to elevate my style. So these tips are very relative to me. These are things that I feel like are small tweaks and changes that you can do to your wardrobe and when you're shopping to just, you know, take it up a notch without having to spend a lot of money. Most of these tips do not require you to go and buy something new. It's more like tips to take your normal clothes from like blah to it's given. You know what I'm saying? Today's video is made in partnership with JamesAllen.com, so thank you to them for sponsoring your girl today. All right, y'all, let's hop into these tips. So when we are talking about elevating our style, for me, one of the tips that I live by is less is more. This is a tip that I've given in other videos, especially in like my how to be more feminine video, because I feel like when you are trying to look elevated, sometimes that's synonymous with expensive. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the less busier you look, the more elevated that outfit is. Now for me, this has to do with color palette. It has to do with patterns, your hair, your outfit, and what you put together. I feel like putting together ensembles that give a little bit less look a little bit more, if you know what I mean. One of the main ways that I feel like less is more is always making sure I have like a classic hairstyle, because I feel like if I'm having a crazy hairstyle and a crazy outfit, for me it gives less of an elevated vibe. So like it was super intentional today for me to pull my hair back, because for me it just looks elegant, it's giving face, you know. It's a very simple hairstyle, but you know, it gives. I feel like it also goes with patterns as well. So like if you have an outfit that's busy with multiple patterns, yes, there's a way to do it, but I feel like if you want a simple approach and you want to easily elevate your outfit, wearing solid colors or more of a simple ensemble or one pattern with everything else solid kind of just takes it up a notch. Now, another huge category for less is more is your jewelry, okay? I feel like you definitely want to make sure that you have simple jewelry, elegant jewelry, and things that'll last you a long time. For me, that just screams elegance. Today, I am wearing these diamond studs from JamesAllen.com and a matching diamond necklace, also from JamesAllen.com. But I feel like this website is the perfect place to get timeless pieces, simple pieces that complement any outfit. And when you invest in these types of pieces, obviously it's gonna last you way longer than just buying something cheap at the mall. So JamesAllen.com is actually one of the fastest growing online retailers for like engagement rings, loose diamonds, and fine jewelry. So essentially on the website, you can customize any piece of jewelry to fit your style and your budget. The website makes it super easy to make these customizations. It's so fast and so easy, and obviously you can fit it to your budget as well. And one of the biggest things that I love about JamesAllen.com is you can save 30% by choosing lab created diamonds instead of earth created diamonds. Also really love the fact that these are luxury pieces, so it does give that pop of elegance, you know, especially when we're talking about elevating our style. The fact that JamesAllen.com is based online gives you personal access, easy access to all the high quality diamonds. So if you're a person that wants like the timeless pieces, the diamond pieces to really elevate your vibe, which I feel like we all should, especially since you can work within your budget, definitely check out JamesAllen.com. I will leave a link in the description box for you guys to check out the website. And thank you again to JamesAllen.com for sponsoring us today. The last thing that I wanted to mention when we're talking about less is more is that you should have your basics, sis. We talking about a white button down. We're talking about a good jean that you love. Bodysuits, turtlenecks, depending on the, you know, the season or whatever. Basic pieces that are of a solid color really can help to elevate an outfit. Some people may not think so, but baby, simple for me sometimes, it gives. All right, y'all, so my next tip is fit is everything. So me personally, being a woman, I have struggled through wanting to not size up because I have a weight loss goal, or because you don't want to get comfortable like continuing to buy bigger sizes. You know what I'm saying? I have struggled with that because, you know, I've had my preference of where I would like my body to be. However, that is something that I have started to get out of my mind, because I found myself starting to wear clothes that just didn't fit me because I didn't want to move from my size 4 that I was 5 years ago when I'm clearly a 6 pushing an 8 or an 8 pushing a 10. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed that once I was doing this that I felt like it de-elevated or made me not look, you know, the way that I wanted Maya to look. So I would say don't be afraid to either get your size, whether or not you like that number or not, or to size up sometimes and oversize it. Like for me, when I wear those ill-fitting clothes, I'm a little less comfortable, I'm less confident, and sometimes confidence goes into looking and feeling elevated. For me, having clothes that fit me helped me to feel better about myself. I feel more confident in my skin and how I'm presenting myself to the world. So I think that finding clothes that fit you perfectly is really, really important. And do not underestimate the power of an oversized piece of clothing, child, because it can really take it up a notch. And it gives New York Fashion Week, it gives, you know, runway when you go oversized sometimes. So I would say don't go oversized to hide, but do it to accentuate and to elevate. My next tip would be to find styles that fit your body type. I've gone through this and this is something that I'm still kind of working through and learning about myself, but what types of styles of clothing fit me right? I feel like I've spent so many years seeing things that I want than just to take it in the dressing room and being like, no. Or with fast fashion being such a thing right now, you know, let's just be honest. A lot of these clothes are made for girls with enhanced body shapes or those who are already naturally shaped that way. We order stuff online and we'll get it and we'll be like, this don't look nothing like the model on the website. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's really important to find what fits. If you like skirts, figure out, do you like fitted skirts? Do you like A-line skirts? Do you like skirts that kind of flow? That's what I mean as far as finding something that fits your shape. If you're tall, there are certain things that you might like on your shape versus someone who is shorter. If you have more of a rounded shaped body, a certain type of clothing will look better on you than it would on someone who might be a little more curvy. You know what I'm saying? I would say spend time with yourself and spend time in the dressing room and just trying things on to figure out what flatters your shape perfectly, because that just adds a level of elevation when you know your body and you know what looks the best on you, sis. Because all clothes are not made for everybody and won't give everyone a flattering silhouette for their body shape. My fourth tip is that small details make a huge difference, sis. Huge difference. For me, this includes, like we already talked about, jewelry. I feel like just the small details of the things that you choose, whether you choose a diamond stud or big fat hoop earrings, you know what I'm saying? Both will give a different type of vibe. So those small details really does matter. But I'm also speaking about just like how you wear and style your clothes. Like for me, I have on this blazer right now, but whenever I wear this, I like to pull the sleeves up and it just gives it a different type of, you know, a different type of hit than if it just was laying down. So things like tucking in a shirt on one side or in the middle, folding up a sleeve or pulling up your sleeves, folding the bottom of a pant to give a little, you know, throw a little razzle dazzle in there, you know, things like that for me, I feel help me to elevate my look. So I can show you like the exact same outfit, one where I just threw the clothes on and I'm wearing it just how I'm wearing it, but another one where I got on the exact same thing, but it's given a little bit different. It's given I cared a little bit. I'm, you know, more elevated. So that's what I mean by the small details matter. My fifth tip would be layer it up, sis, okay? I feel like adding a good layer on top or whatever the case may be is an easy way to look more elevated. This could be a blazer, this could be a jacket, this could be layering different types of tops together. And when you're layering, I feel like you don't always have to wear the item. For me, just throwing something over the shoulder. So like, let's say I might go out or something with my girlfriends during the day for brunch or something, and I have on a blazer, like if I'm at the table or I'm going to the bathroom or something, I'll just throw it over my shoulder instead of actually wearing it. And it just gives a level of elevation to that outfit, whether I needed that jacket or not, you know? This can also be considered with belts as well. If you have something that doesn't really like fit to the shape you way you want it to, you know, grabbing a belt to tie around or just a belt to add that layer on top, just kind of could elevate it and bring it up a notch. So this is only supposed to be 5 tips, but I'm gonna throw a little bonus tip in there, and I've already kind of mentioned it, and that is to be comfortable. Okay, so when I say be comfortable, like I understand that when we want to look like something, most of our clothes ain't gonna be the most comfortable. Like, I'm chilling and I feel comfortable in my clothes. I could do a backflip right now comfortable. I mean, like, when I'm getting dressed and I'm choosing things, I like to make sure that it's something that I feel comfortable and confident in my body. I don't want to feel like I'm spilling out too much. Me personally, I feel more comfortable when it's slightly more on the modest side, you know. If my top is covered, then my legs can be out, or if my legs are out, my top is covered. But if it's both are out, like, I feel less comfortable. That's what I mean. So for me, making choices about my style that keeps me feeling comfortable and confident in me, in Maya, in the things about my body that makes me different and makes me me, I want to feel comfortable about those things. And now I don't always feel that way. My last vlog, y'all, if you watch my last vlog, you know all up and through your girl was not feeling herself. You know what I'm saying? But I try to be intentional about the things that I buy so that it does compliment me, and I'm not dreading getting dressed. I'm not like, oh, I don't want to get dressed. Oh my God, this is the worst time, because I don't feel good about myself and the clothing that I have. I feel like when you're comfortable with your clothing and how you're presenting yourself, it gives off that naturally elevated vibe. Confidence just gives anyway. And I also wanted to mention that I feel like those are my girls who are out here and y'all don't like to do the most. You're my hoodie girls, my sweatpants, and you know, type of chicks. I feel like these tips can work for that as well, because there's a difference between just throwing on a sweatsuit and just going out versus actually doing certain things to spruce it up. If you're wearing a hoodie and some leggings or a sweatsuit or something, throwing on a gold hoop and a simple necklace and pulling up those sleeves and throwing a jacket over that looks so much more put together and elevated than just throwing that on and going about your day. You know what I'm saying? That's personally how I look at it. All right, babes, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check out jamesallen.com in the description box, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.